Hey there, anime aficionados! Sorry it's taken a while to get another video up. Simple reason, couldn't find the camera. Anyway, I got this a few weeks back. It's Volume 2 of Ring Nikkakudo 1 Shadow, Episodes 3 and 4. As you see on the left, that's pretty much the cover art. It's not as, really great cover art as the first volume, but it's a simple, shot of Shinotora, Kawai, and Ishimatsu. Anyway, again, you got 2 episodes, as I said, episode 3 and 4. You got Play All, Chapter, 1 extra on this. It's actually a 7-minute long promotional video for the new Patch-a-Slot game being released in Japan based off the series Ring Nikkakudo 1 Ogo no Nihon Junior N, or the, Ring Nikkakudo 1 Golden Japan Junior Chapter. Pretty much the idea is it's a Patch-a-Slot game, it's a pachinko mixed with slots, and you pretty much go up against the best, junior boxers in the world. Napoleon Baroa, Fuhrer Scorpion, Don Giuliano, Black Shaft, and even Apollon, the head of Team Greece. So what I'm going to do is we're not going to look at episode 3 while doing the review. We're going to look at episode 4, maybe for a couple of differences. Plus, as I said in my first review, the first 2 episodes are like the rescue portion of the arc. The second 3 episodes, 4, 5, and 6, are going to be kind of like the traditional in the boxing ring. So we're going to show some of that. So here we go. It's not going to be a long one, but here we go. So pretty much, I'll just say right now, episode 3 just covers the rest of the rescue portion. Just half mute it. Episode 3 covers the rest of the rescue portion of the story arc. So Ryuji ended up having to fight one more person in the Tower of Shadow before he fought Nobi. And he fought Nobi with Kiku right in front of him and Ishimatsu at his side. And pretty much, really, there's not much else to say about that episode other than the big thing is the use of actual blood in this season really just helps emphasize certain moments. Like episode 3, there are a few moments where having actual blood really just helped sell these scenes instead of having, if there was just like, red tinted like saliva or motor oil or whatever. So anyway, pretty much what you're seeing right now is Ryuji is having this dream sequence because now after they've saved Kiku, the 4 best soldiers. Okay, now it's full mute again. Let this play. Same opening. The main thing I wanted to show episode 4, I know, was because the footage actually changes, which is kind of nice. Kind of like how in season 2. Like in the last 2 or 3 episodes, they showed Mr. Whitey in the opening. And this one, they actually do change up the footage of the people that Ryuji and the groups are going to fight. Because now instead of being our Shadow people, it's now the 5 best warriors of the Shadow Clan. Episode 4, pretty much is all about Shinotora's match against Makaze. And Shinotora, in order to beat him, is going to have to unleash a new version of the Rolling Thunder. So here you go. There's Makaze, Shinigami, Kurayasha. Forgot right now what the 4th person's name was. And at the top you saw Sosui, the leader. Another nice change is actually on the second half. Like the first half, as I said, had some new. There was a few new songs here and there, which is a really nice touch. The second half, though, at least with episode 4, pretty much the music reverts back to the stuff you hear from seasons 1 and 2. Almost it meant to indicate, this is a different style now. It's not about, a dark, stormy night trying to rescue, your loved one. Now it's about the traditional boxing action that Ring Nikkakudo 1, trailblazed. And it's just really nice to hear those songs again. Okay, half mute again. And the reason why he's seeing Kenzaki in his dream is part of the story. So anyway, now they're all together. They're about to it's now the day of the battle against Shadow. Because pretty much what happened was somehow the news of the Golden Japan Junior is going to fight the Shadow Clan got into the news. Became public. Without them ever agreeing to it. And they weren't even sure that Shinotora and Kawai were going to, agree to do it because they were busy doing their own stuff, just to get that out of the way before getting to the World Tournament. But they decided to join up. So, I'm actually just going to skip ahead to the halfway point. Says here's Shinotora's fight now with Makaze. Of course, these Shadow Clan members, these are the toughest ones. So obviously, they're gonna have to give each the member of Japan Junior some sort of trouble at some point. There still is no use of season 2's insert song, "Strike Anywhere Chikai no Toki." Which I'm a little disappointed at because it was an excellent insert song. But at the end of this fight, though, with Shinotora's fight, they actually do use a different insert song. It's actually, if what I can tell from my research was correct, it's the song Ishin Engetsu no Gotoshi, Samurai Heart. And it actually was the character or image song that Shinotora's Seiyu, his voice actor, did back in like 2004 when the first season was being made. And now what you see right here is Shinotora's sister and father are now looking at, pretty much look at what the human bodies and what their organs are like. And now you see 5 blows. Like I said, in Season 4, the Rolling Thunder was 3 blows, and in Season 2, when he fought Helm Mick, he did 4 blows. Shinotora's now advanced his Rolling Thunder into 5 blows. And and it's pretty much going to be known as the Special Rolling Thunder. Again, though, back to, or the Raime Sandanzuki. I believe that's like the kendo name of that move. He's pretty much using that same style of move, but of course adapting it into boxing. Anyway, back to the insert song of Shinotora's image song. That was a really nice touch, and it really, of course, fit for Shinotora. And I wouldn't be surprised if for the other people's matches, for Kawai's match, who you see the beginning of it at the end of this episode, and then, for Ishimatsu and Kenzaki and Ryuji, it'd be interesting if maybe they just use the insert songs that each of them sung for their character. The image songs. That'd be a nice touch. Though I would still personally love to see Strike Anywhere used some point during the last 2 episodes. If anything, I must say that I thought I'll just say right now, the last 3 episode titles are literally the names of the last 3 chapters of this story arc. And there you go, Special Rolling Thunder. And obviously, Makaze is going down. But I was actually a little surprised because from when I looked at my probably the Bunkobans I have of the actual manga, this episode does not cover the entirety of the chapter of its same name. It does about 3/4, and actually here right now. That song you hear now is Shinotora's image song. Again, Ishin Engetsu no Gotoshi, Samurai Heart. Even John Giuliano had to admit that it was a pretty cool move. Again, back to half minute. I kind of wonder, is the pace going to speed up for those last 2 episodes? And it still has a good bit to cover. I mean, those last 2 episodes, they have to cover Kawai's fight with Kuroyasha. I believe Ishimatsu fights Shinigami. Oh, and the other member I forgot to mention, who's the leader of the strongest members aside from Sosui, it's Ryuki. I believe Kenzaki fights Ryuki, and of course Ryuji's gonna fight Sosui. But so I'm wondering, that's about a few more fights to go. So during that all in 2 episodes, hopefully it's not gonna be a bit of a rush. The 3rd DVD, I believe, actually did come out. Volume 3 is out. I will purchase it, and I'll get to it eventually. But again, episodes 3 and 4 have just been really enjoyable. The season itself has just been really enjoyable so far. That first half with as you see, Ryuki is the one with his face shown. Now here's Kuroyasha. Of course, a pretty boy. But still, I mean, this season's been really enjoyable. I was hoping maybe it'd be the best so far. I wouldn't probably say that yet, but it's definitely up there with Season 1's quality. It's definitely a lot better than Season 2, and I think that partially it owes itself to the fact that Toshiaki Komura, the man who directed Season 1, is also directing this season. I think that it just comes down to that. So, that's Volume 2, and hopefully I'll get to Volume 3 sooner or later. Bye.